Thank you, band directors, for all the hard work it takes to get new students into your bands. Now that they're there, how do you keep them there? It really starts with their beginning mouthpiece. Many consider the beginning mouthpiece's job to provide healthy support for a student's beginning embouchure and muscles to form. This is correct. However, even more important is the sound that your beginner mouthpiece makes with your student. The instrument is just magnifying whatever the mouthpiece produces with your student. Let's also look at the timeline of your student's education. At its most basic view, it can be split into two sections. In the first weeks, the student learns how to make their first sounds. Then their future practice will be devoted to making great sounds in everything they do. With sound being the focus of your student, it should be the focus of the mouthpiece you choose for your student as well. With this in mind then, here is a question. What percentage of your students are still playing on their beginner mouthpiece by the end of their second or third year? And high school band directors, what percentage of your students are still playing on the beginner mouthpiece when they arrive at your band? In my experience, there is quite a large percentage of students that will never switch. For this reason alone, let's get the beginner mouthpiece right the first time for all those students who will not or cannot invest in a step-up mouthpiece. Students who love their sound will love staying in band, and to do that, they need equipment that will support great sound from the beginning. What does the world's most famous trumpet player and your beginner share? They both need and want to make great sound doing the job they are asked to do. For that reason, Dennis Wick did not create beginner mouthpieces. Rather, he created a 7C for trumpet and 12CS for trombone for brass musicians whose goal is to make great sound. What makes a Dennis Wick mouthpiece different? All our product is precision designed with great sound in mind. To better understand this, look at these steel drums. One was precision designed with specific measurements to produce a well-tuned, beautiful note, while the other was designed with stock parts to create the right shape and dimension. Both steel drums will resonate, but with precision designed for sound, only one of them will sing. Many mouthpiece manufacturers combine stock sizes to create their variety of mouthpieces. Dennis Wick takes an artisan's approach and designs each mouthpiece as an individual size. The rim contour complements the cup and diameter relationship, and the throat and back bore are designed to complement the cup and diameter dimensions. Designing a mouthpiece this way creates a tuned, well-balanced, beautiful-sounding mouthpiece that responds and resonates evenly in all registers. It's not to say that stock-size designed mouthpieces are necessarily bad. However, because their components do not complement each other well all the time, frequently, players have a very uneven playing experience through the registers, much like climbing an uneven flight of stairs. You assume every step is the same, but then one is just a little bit taller, and your foot catches and you fall. Or in our case, we crack the note, or we have to readjust our embouchure or something else in the middle of a scale, and this really wastes our endurance. Are you sure that 7C is really a 7C? Consistency in production is consistently an issue for many mass-produced mouthpieces. Check out this short video about our mouthpieces that describes what sets our process apart.
The mouthpieces actually start off as very heavy brass rods before they go into the machine, and then they're turned, and a lot of the skill these days is programming the machine to make these very exact mouthpieces. The human lip is very sensitive. It's one of the most sensitive parts of the body and can detect tiny differences down to 4 microns, which is extremely accurate. So we machine our mouthpieces to that kind of accuracy. When the mouthpiece comes off the machine, it's already got what we call a mirror finish. It has a very high finish already. That's because we use quite a long cycle time. It's possible to run the machines quicker, but you get a less good finish. It creates a better quality of product, which is what we're after. It's always the quality we're interested in.
A longer time in the CNC machine process ensures a more finished product as it exits the machine. This eliminates the need for excessive polishing post-production, which protects the integrity of Dennis Wick's original precision design. Other manufacturers use a shorter cutting time to produce more mouthpieces, but consequently, they require excessive polishing, which means that 7C mouthpiece is no longer really the same size it was programmed to be.